Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good,
Hello. Hello.
good,
Hello.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Well, it's a little more than Hump Day, though.
It's the day before.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder actually how many people are out traveling. The busiest travel day of the year today.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Oh.
crappy day to be traveling.
Is it supposed to be like this tomorrow? I don't even know.
No. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Yeah. It's going to clear up. Actually, it's supposed to clear up by this afternoon.
You gonna go Black Friday shopping?
Do I ever go back shopping?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe 100 years ago, but I mean,
No,
I don't know.
no Black Friday shopping for me.
No.
I have gone, but you know how they do it. They put 3 units up there, and you can get them for 20% off. And the time you get there, the 20% ones are gone. You know, it's a bunch of crap.
You think a lot of it is
Hype.
well, okay, hype, but do you think it's bait and switch?
Sure it is. They want to bring you in, but you know the funny thing about it, I don't think a lot of people go to those stores as quick as like they used to. You know, remember I used to stand outside and wait for the
Oh
big
yeah.
deals.
Yeah.
That's gone.
I remember getting ready to open my Radio Shack store, and we would be outside, and I'd be like, and there's a line
Yep.
already all the way down the shopping center.
Yeah. Those
And
days are gone.
huh?
Those days are gone.
Yeah, and then I would walk in, and I almost it's the strangest thing. You'd almost feel like a celebrity
Yeah. Yeah.
because people would be like, "Hey, can you save me one of those? Come on, can you save me one of those? You know, just a dime bag." You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it was
You're right.
everything. I mean,
Yeah, that's the way it was.
it was crazy, and
Like I say,
we
those
couldn't even open the store one time because
too many people.
yeah, they wouldn't let us in. They wouldn't let us in.
Yeah,
They
remember
thought
that?
we were customers and we were cutting the line.
Oh
Like,
boy, how many people have been trampled by going into
well,
those things during this crazy Friday?
I don't know, but I wasn't trampled. We didn't have anybody that got trampled or anything,
Yeah.
but it was absolutely nuts. You'd have people coming in knocking over displays.
Oh, I believe it.
Um,
Yeah.
they were trying so hard. We had these little cars that I don't know what the hell you call them. Zip zaps, zips zaps, or something like that. Zip zaps, and they would charge on top of this little stand, and they
Uh-huh.
was stupid, but and they were $20,
Wow.
and it's like one of those things that people were like, "We gotta have them." It was we gotta have them. The kids gotta have them.
Oh boy.
All right, so we couldn't keep them in, but I guess the big part of those are you could like soup up the cars. You could buy different chassis and you could buy different
Wow.
whatever for these cars. I don't know.
Wow.
And but next thing you know, people have spent over $150 on this little zip zaps they were called. This little car. It was like about the size of a matchbox, and it was a little remote control car.
Wow. Cool. When I used to go to Radio Shack, I used to look forward to at Christmas time was buying all the little electronic games they used to have. That was what
Yeah,
that's what I would go to
yeah.
Radio Shack for, is just to get those games.
Well, they had my mother. This is how I actually got really involved in Radio Shack to begin with, is because my mother was she thought Radio Shack had the coolest toys at Christmas time,
Yeah.
the coolest toys,
Yeah.
and they did like all the electronic games,
Yeah,
the
that's what I used to
handheld
go for.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
What was your did you what's your biggest memory from um like from Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Oh boy. Man.
as a kid
I,
when
I, I think one of the biggest
way going back into the way back machine.
I think one of the memories that I can remember is going to my grandparents' house on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And all the relatives were there, aunts, uncles, and kids, and everything else. And you know, I think that was when you're a little kid. I probably
Yeah.
was maybe 12 years old. Maybe a
Yeah.
little old. I don't know, maybe a little younger. But that was probably that's what they used to do back in the day. You know, we would go to grandma's house and there'd be all kinds of playing cards. That was my big thing. Playing cards in the afternoon. Yeah. So, yeah. That's probably one of the things I remember most about
Okay.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, everybody thinks that, everybody's picking on Thanksgiving because of, the pilgrims and the, treating the Native Americans badly during the thing. And they think Thanksgiving actually came from, as we know it today, came
Yeah.
from the pilgrims and the Native Americans. But that's not true. Okay. Um,
Oh, so we having a history lesson today.
yeah.
All right.
So what happened was, I guess Washington back in 1777 actually started to declare Thanksgiving as a kind of a day of a holiday, but it was actually Lincoln. Lincoln actually realized that um, Thanksgiving, as we know it today, is actually a day to be thankful for what you have.
Yeah.
And I guess at that time, Civil War was going on and things like that. So the Thanksgiving as we know today, which is about 143 years, as a result of what Lincoln did in making everybody realize that it's a day to be thankful for what you have.
Um, are you thankful for what you have?
Of course.
So back to Christmas toys and that kind of stuff. Christine says, when I was a kid, I believe the Cabbage Patch was a hot item.
It was a hot
It
item.
was a hot item. It was a hot
I
item.
remember chasing around trying to find one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You were a doll fan?
No, my daughter wanted one. So I remember going from store to store and actually got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other kind
Cabbage Patch. You know where Cabbage Patch came from? Cabbage Patch. There was a young woman who actually was making these.
Wasn't it about her daughter or something? She was making a doll. That
Yeah,
supposed
she
to
was
look like her
making these
daughter.
dolls for her daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, and she would and then some other guy seen them, and he started to sell them, and then he took her idea
Yeah.
and actually turned it into the Cabbage Patch thing. He created a Cabbage Patch hospital, Cabbage Patch this, Cabbage Patch that, and she got nothing. Under her idea, she actually got nothing.
Got squatted, huh?
She got squatted right out. Yeah.
Let's see. Daryl, back in his retail days, the stuff that I sold on Black Friday was normally stripped down electronics from companies no one heard of or fake lowered prices. Then working 15-hour shift and coming in the next day because it was Saturday.
Yeah, there was a lot of stripped down.
Yeah.
There were a lot of back then. There were a lot of unknown names in the electronic business. Say, what the hell is that?
You know what? Most of the stuff that they had on Black Friday specials was crap.
Oh, it was crap.
It was.
Yeah.
It was just the worst
Oh yeah.
quality, price leading
agree.
crap,
Yep.
and people would flock for it.
No, they would.
All right, you remember when the universal remote control came out?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Everybody had to have one because
we had one for $5. Now this is when you could get a universal remote control. Some of them were up to as much as $150.
big bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had one for $5. People,
What did it turn on the refrigerator?
Oh my God, your wife.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Paul returned it. So, but yeah, it was. I'm telling you, it was crazy what people will shop for.
Oh yeah.
We had a CD player, portable CD player.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yep.
Do they even sell those anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Jeez. A portable CD player, and it was $19. It was a hunk of crap.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was awful. You know what we were worried about mostly in retail? The crap that we were selling, it was all going to come back broken. Or we were going to have to somehow try to fix it.
Oh,
And,
boy.
it's like, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like-
I don't think they do that too much anymore, where they sell you a bunch of crap. I think.
Well, I think the consumers a lot.
Oh yeah.
It was I mean, the consumers are a lot more savvy.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Plus, even the stuff, the Black Friday specials now, they don't even start them on Black Friday. They start them like
Oh,
2 days.
Yeah.
online.
Absolutely.
Like Walmart started theirs last night.
Yep.
But then they're saying, "Oh, we're not open Thanksgiving Day because we're a great corporate partner and a great community citizen."
Yeah, they're closed
And
too.
they're closed, right? Shut your website down,
Yeah.
and then tell me how what kind of a good corporate citizen you are.
Yeah. I mean, walk into Home Depot, right? They usually have to. They used to have those boxes and everything covered up, so you couldn't buy anything until Black Friday, right? They're all in the open now. You can buy
Yeah.
whatever the hell you want. There's no
Yeah,
such
they
thing
don't
as
care.
that's crap.
Carol's gonna have house cleaning day, getting ready for company tomorrow. Well, she didn't invite me.
Yeah, clean it once a week, once a month, once a year.
Yeah.
That's one good thing about Thanksgiving. You get your house cleaned at least once a year.
Plus, there were Christmas songs being played over and over and
Oh,
over.
yeah.
It was a little retail hell.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you walk by and they had those little toys where you touch them and they would start jumping around.
Yeah.
That was the fun thing, just walking through the store, hitting them so all those stupid songs would play. Yeah.
I can picture you like Jim Backus being, Ebenezer Scrooge. Walking through and just whacking things.
I will tell you one thing I did try yesterday. You know how you get these surveys, like Walmart will send you a survey
Yeah.
or okay. So I said,
Right.
I got one from Costco.
Okay.
So I says, I'm going to try this. I want to see what's going to happen, So I fill out this survey and I could win this. If I fill a survey out, that's how they confuse you. They can get this fry pan for just shipping costs, right?
Yeah.
So okay. So I fill out the survey, send them $9.95 for shipping. Okay. Come to find out, because I started to check into it because I really was curious what the hell these things are. What it is, it's an entry. It's an entry into a drawing. And if you win, the $9.95 covers the shipping. But they keep the $9.95.
That's
Okay.
not a drawing. That's a lottery.
That's how it works. Because I
And
called them.
This is now?
Yeah, yesterday.
That's a
I
freaking
actually-
lottery.
I called them and I says, "What's the story with this?" Because I knew I spent $9.95 for nothing, but I was.
Well,
very-
they don't get the They don't get the $9.95. Oh yeah, they do. You didn't send the postage. You paid them.
You pay them, but it's an entry. She says, "Oh yeah, that's an entry into a drawing. So if you win, the $9.95 will be the shipping costs. Otherwise, they keep it." So, folks,
So everybody wins.
everybody wins, all right. So you kind of wonder even if they do a drawing. But I'm just warning people that when you see these surveys and fill out and these are big companies like Costco and Walmart and all these places, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because they're a bunch of crap. It's an entry into a drawing.
I would think that would be an illegal lottery.
I would think so too, but I mean, I knew I couldn't do anything about it, but I did it as I wanted to find out what it was like.
So going back to the whole portable CD player that
Yep,
used
yep.
to be, the crap one for $19. And by the way, these are not legit sales now. We're reminiscing. Christine said that when you bought one of these, if you moved it, it skipped.
And everybody did it. Everybody had those CD players. That was the big clue because they're very popular back
Yeah.
then, and they wanted to draw you in. I remember Coles having them. I went over to Coles one morning. It was like 6:00 because they said, "Oh yeah, we got these CD players." Right? I walked in at 6:00; they were all gone.
Or they would have two of them,
Yeah, they're both gone.
and they're gone.
Gone. Yeah.
And then people will go, "Well, can I get a rain check?"
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, we'll give you a rain check. We're just never gonna get them again.
No.
But,
No.
Daryl says on that entry,
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
all that info you fill out, then they sell and make money off of that.
There you go. There you go.
So they sell your money off of a mailing list and stuff.
There you go. I did it because I get these things all the time. I never fill one out. So I'm going to try it.
I can't believe you, of all people, sent in the $10.
I did. I wanted to find out what it was like.
Well, I guess you did.
I did. And I found out because I actually called them
Right. Okay. Now, how long ago was this?
Yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Dude, I mean, it's. Yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was it? Was a frying pan?
Yeah, it was a pretty expensive frying pan. Worth about a couple $100 because I know it's worth a couple $100. So it was a Costco survey. Yeah. They sent them $9.95. I didn't even know it was a drawing because what they do,
Oh boy.
when they do the drawing, there's three left. There's two left. There's one
Yeah.
left. Trying to think that that you're getting it.
Yep.
It's a fake way to get you to
That's kind of screwy.
Yeah, and keep in mind that if they sell one frying pan for
You
two-
sure you weren't hacked? Somebody wasn't hacked? And I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because last night
Yeah.
I saw a post. Now this is they're new and interesting ways. New and interesting ways.
Yeah.
I saw a post where this person tagged like 90 people, and it was an account that was hacked. And then they tagged 90 of that person's friends.
Wow.
Said that they were selling Taylor Swift tickets
Wow.
for next November
Wow.
in Indianapolis.
Oh boy.
So of course I'm like, oh, all right, let's check this out. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how realistic it looked.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I get a. So, are you interested? Yeah. How much are they? They're $400 each.
Wow.
Oh, I
Yeah.
kind of expected that.
Yeah, I'd be a little cautious, that's for sure.
Well, I didn't buy them.
No, I didn't think you would.
And the next thing I know is, because the person said she had 4, and I said, well, I just would like 2. Can you? Yes, we will sell you 2. Okay, they're 400 each, so it's $800.
Wow.
And I went, yeah, I can do the math. And this person didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then said, okay, well, if you send me Venmo, then I will send you tickets via email.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
uh,
Well, this one here, the one that I did, it wasn't a
Nope.
hack because basically what I did is I actually called my Visa, the bank, because I was
Yeah.
very curious, and they gave me the number, and I actually did talk to their customer service, and I actually found out how it worked. I actually talked to the customer service people.
about your survey
Yeah,
/
yeah,
sweepstakes.
Yeah, and she said, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't think it was an entry. It doesn't say entry. It just says you could be a winner. I mean, you're going to be a winner for this thing.
Right.
Only 2 left,
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just telling people that you got to be, and of course I locked my card.
Yeah. You
So
got to be
it's-
very mindful. That's
Yeah, I locked it right away so they can't get at it. But unfortunately, that it was. I did it for a learning thing because you always get these surveys. So, folks, beware. It's an entry.
Oh yeah, lots of spam coming up and robocalls and happy holidays.
Yeah.
Let's see. Christine says, I find it crazy how many different types of music players I've seen in my life. 8-track, records, cassettes, big CD, little CD,
45s.
MP3s, 45, yeah, vinyl records. How about reel-to-reel tape? Oh,
Ooh, I was wanted a real.
Yeah.
tape.
phonograph.
Yeah.
It's a vinyl. Well, actually, some of those records were slate.
Yeah.
They weren't even vinyl.
Yeah. I had a bunch of vinyl. I started off with 78s.
How about DATs? Digital audio tape. You don't remember DAT machines?
No, I never had one.
Well, I didn't have one either.
No.
And actually, I only knew about it because actually we got them at Radio Shack.
Oh.
And I don't keep going back to the Radio Shack stuff.
Well, they always
we
had
had
the good
everything.
electronics. That's where you went.
Yeah.
There was no Best
It's
Buy.
$250.
Yeah,
It didn't make it.
No.
You know what else didn't make it, especially on the East Coast? Betamax machines.
Oh,
Remember Betamax machines?
it was similar to VHS.
Yeah, it was actually better quality
Yeah.
and a lot better quality because it was.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, it was. was film as opposed to tape.
Yeah.
It was like it wouldn't wear,
Yeah.
but I guess it was a thing out in California and the West Coast, but it never caught on in the rest of the country.
Yeah.
So,
I still have my 8-track machine home.
oh really?
Yeah.
Next to your Olivia Newton-John
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Barry
I
Manilow
kept
tracks.
it. Yeah, I kept the 8-track.
I had a Ted Nugent 8-track.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was great when I would hear the song Wang Dang Sweet Boom Dang. I always thought I was like an adult. Like, oh, should I be listening to
Wow.
this?
I mean, electronics back then were big.
It was
Everything
the
was.
flip side to Cat Scratch Fever.
Oh, there you go. I mean, all electronics back then, everything was large. Everything,
Yeah.
because they had to fit it in there. Now today it's so tiny that,
Come on, we all went to our uncle's or grandparents' house, and they had that 8-foot long console that you would open up in this big cherry cabinet.
Yep.
And they had these huge knobs that was an AM, FM radio. To the right of it would be a turntable with a thing that you could stack records.
yes, that is correct.
And that was the neatest thing ever when you can take a stack of wax, as they used to say, pop it on, and they would just play
Yeah.
one. It was a playlist.
Yes, it was.
That was our playlist.
Yep, that is correct. Yep.
Not all this wussy crap they have now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we had mixtapes.
mixtapes.
Remember that?
No.
Basically, you just made a tape of all your
Oh
favorite
yeah,
music.
because now
people would
because
share.
then what ended up happening is PCs came out with recordable, machines that you could actually
Yeah.
record your own stuff. Yeah.
Laura says, anyone who's going out tonight, please be safe and stay vigilant. And she's, I mean, the weather's not going to be great. And, Laura's also speaking to, of course, that today being the busiest travel day of the year.
Yeah, it's supposed to clear up though by this afternoon sometime.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. I mean,
But still, you just want to
no,
be
you got to be careful.
careful.
You're absolutely right. In the western part of the state, unfortunately, I think got snow. Up north got
Okay.
snow. Yeah, we didn't get anything here.
No, we're just getting rain.
Yep. Yep.
Crappy rain.
And tomorrow is supposed to be fairly decent. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. You're not going anywhere, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I never go anywhere.
No.
Today I'm gonna go play with my grandson for a while. But that's really about it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool.
those are the only plans I had. It's the only people that called me. So
Yeah.
um
So yesterday we had our new selectman got sworn in, huh?
yes. So all of the board of selectmen completely all new.
Yeah. Do you know that the proper name to call our selectman is the word honorable?
Honorable?
Honorable. They can use the word, they can actually call her the Honorable Tina Falk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you look up the proper way to call up a selectman is now honorable. Selectman and a select woman is kind of like going by the wayside. But it's honorable.
Honorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we will now go ahead and we will go ahead and relate and talk to our first select person as the Honorable
Tina Falk.
Tina Falk.
That is correct.
That's it.
Yep. That's
Right.
That's
All
the
right.
proper verbiage.
So the Honorable
Yep.
Tina Falk has been sworn in.
Sworn in.
Rich Grabowski is now your third selectman, and
He's a third.
And Martin. I don't know why people get hung up on second and third selectman. It's the same thing.
That doesn't make any
It
difference.
doesn't make any difference if you're
No.
second or third.
No.
And then Martin McKinney.
Yeah.
And then
All the other candidates got sworn in as well.
oh, Erica, this is so funny you mentioned this. Trying to record the radio with perfect timing, hoping the DJ didn't talk before the song ended to make the perfect tape.
Yeah. That usually happened too, because when the song was just about over, they'd start blabbing and then they get, she's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, but then you know what changed the entire world as far as mixtapes are concerned?
Download music.
Oh no, before that,
What was it?
before that,
Oh, before that.
the dual cassette machine.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I never had one of
or
those.
those all-in-one stereos. Where the little compact one.
Yep.
Get them at Radio Shack for crying out loud for a
Yeah.
couple $100.
We still have one downstairs.
No, do you?
Yeah.
You got a record player on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That you could record
Yeah.
right off of that. Right off the record.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing.
Oh.
And if you went to one of your friend's house and they had one of those, they probably had money.
Oh, well. Yeah, they were out for quite a while though.
You get for Christmas a new dishcloth.
Yeah, new dishcloth. Yeah.
Oh.
But those were the days. I mean, today you get a little jump drive and there's all the music.
Not even that. You
They
don't
didn't
do
even
that.
put CD players in cars anymore,
No, I know. They stopped.
and they wanted to take away the AM radio or the FM.
They are taking away the AM radio.
Yeah, so that won't even be in cars anymore.
Laura says I spent hours making mixtapes for friends and boyfriends. Boyfriends being plural.
Yeah,
How many boyfriends, Laura?
yeah. Must have been tough trying to get the playlist straight. You've got to give the wrong boyfriend the wrong playlist.
Or you had 5 boyfriends
Yeah,
and
they all like the same music.
huh?
They just made 5 copies.
Or no, or you made 5 different mixtapes and whoever came to you first, they win.
Yeah, there you go.
What are the hot toys today?
That's a good question. What are the hot toys?
I couldn't even tell you.
I don't know because I am not close to the toys anymore. I don't know.
I don't even know. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know where to even
I don't know.
no idea.
No, not like the toys of yesteryear. Yeah.
I have no idea what the big toys of today are, or
Yeah.
what the
Well, this good thing this is the daytime show because the nighttime show we'll be talking about different toys. Got that, Scott?
I haven't even seen Scott. Scott was going to possibly show up this morning, and then not only didn't he show up, he's not even in the room.
Oh.
He's sleeping.
Sleeping, huh?
Laura says Bluey. Anything Bluey.
Louis.
Bluey's a TV character.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
What about Miss Rachel? What about Miss Rachel?
I don't know.
So, like, my grandson is like totally, he's obsessed with Miss Rachel. It's funny because he'll be like, Miss Rachel.
Mm, Gotcha. Well, I think he would be closer because you have a young one that's you can see what kind of toys they like.
What's funny is that toys are cyclical, right? I mean, it may have been popular one time, then kind of wane off.
Right.
And next thing you know, it's popular again.
Yep.
So, for example, when I was a kid, Nerf toys were
Nurse, yeah,
right.
yeah.
And Erica just said in this house, the toys are Nerf and Pokemon.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, there you go.
When I was younger, Pokemon was coming out.
Yeah.
Very, very, very popular.
Yeah. No.
And God, we played Nerf ball all the time. Hiccups all of a sudden.
Oh boy.
Oops.
What have you been drinking?
Obviously nothing.
I guess not.
Oh, Laura, you're right. Legos are becoming more and more popular for adults and kids. Have you seen some of the Lego sets that are available and how in depth they are?
There's a show on TV, Lego Masters.
Lego Masters, yeah.
That build incredible.
My daughter Rihanna, she's good at building. She's really good at building these things.
Yeah,
And some of these sets are,
I know.
I mean, $1,000.
I believe it. And some of the stuff that these Lego Masters are building is like, wow, unbelievable. I mean, they're really good.
They have a roller coaster that you can make. It's like $800. and it works. They have the Lego, not even kidding, Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Yeah. And that's, I think, $900.
Wow.
It's 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's because adults get into it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
It's a big time thing.
So,
Yeah. But
oh my God.
you got to have the patience to do that.
Huh?
It takes a lot of patience. You know, 'cause you stop building, it falls
Yeah,
apart. You know,
yeah,
you got to
that's-
build it back up again.
Yeah, that's not me.
Not me either. Yeah.
The space shuttle is like 400.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're you go to the Lego store and it's amazing, how much this stuff is.
Yeah. Now,
And
now they used to be in this country. Now they're overseas now. I think. Aren't they?
it's a far cry from
What they
Lincoln
part?
Logs.
Wasn't Legos really in Connecticut at one time? I
Were they
thought-
made here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought Legos originally started in Connecticut.
I don't know.
I thought so.
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean that they didn't.
Yeah, we should look up the. Yeah. I thought they they started here.
Well, let's see. The history of Lego.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a Danish company.
Now it is.
The history of Lego began in 1932
Yeah.
when Ole Kirk Christensen, who owned he owned a Danish carpentry. It doesn't say. No, it said it was. Oh boy, this is really cryptic. No, it's not saying anything. Just talks about how he was in
Oh.
Denmark,
Oh.
and then in the 30s, and the biggest thing then was like the yo-yo. Remember the yo-yo? Yeah, I can't.
The Lego Group announced Tuesday that it would move its North American headquarters from Enfield, Connecticut, to Boston, Massachusetts by the end of 2026. So there was a headquarters in Enfield, but now they're moving to Massachusetts. Yeah. So I thought Legos was in Connecticut. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Erica says, "Are you thinking of Pez?"
no.
No.
Legos. I'm looking at it right now. I'm reading it. They're going to move to
Isn't
Massachusetts.
Pez from Connecticut too?
Yeah, Lego announced Tuesday it will move its North American headquarters from Enfield, Connecticut to Boston, Mass by the end of 2026.
Oh, okay.
So they have been in, I thought they were in Connecticut. Yeah.
All right. So, are you doing anything special for Thanksgiving? Is anybody traveling for Thanksgiving? Anybody
Yeah.
out there
Yeah.
doing any kind of traveling?
Unless you're going to grandma's house.
Huh?
You're going to grandma's house.
Could be.
Yeah.
We're just staying home.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't do that. I mean, I would have thought we'll see. A lot of people will be traveling today. Roads will be pretty busy.
Huh? Yeah.
Roads will be, we don't see it so much here because we're a small town, but I would think if you go up on 395, I think you'd probably see some traffic as a result of people heading up north.
Did you used to travel on Thanksgiving?
Not always though. We did travel up to Maine a few times for Thanksgiving. Yeah, because we had relatives up there at one time, but normally it was stay home.
Peggy said, travel is planned from bed to kitchen. It's a round trip.
Yeah. Well, you got to get up early tomorrow. Throw that turkey in the oven.
My mother used to put it in overnight.
Just set the timer.
Well, it's just old school oven. She'd put it on low and it would cook all night.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. We used to do it by timer. Put the timer on so it would come on and then.
My mother, when she cooked.
Yeah.
When she cooked. The turkey was dry as hell. It was dry or hell. I mean, dry as hell. So
Yeah.
I don't know. She hated cooking. My mother hated it. Hated it. But she did it. She did it. I think the most memorable of our Thanksgivings was the time that we had my aunt come with her husband, my uncle, I
Yeah.
guess, um, and they're my cousins who are my cousins,
Yeah.
who are wonderful people.
Yeah.
But they came, and then my uncle brought two other dudes that we didn't know. Day after Thanksgiving, they left in the middle of the night, took all the food out of the cabinet, the battery out of my father's car, my mother's slippers, and my electronic games from my room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yum, they were gone.
Wow.
Happy effing Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
And then my
surprise.
mother called my aunt, wondering, and then she wouldn't call her back. And this is before caller ID
Oh, boy.
or any of that stuff.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Are you having turkey tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you?
Yep. 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 And then I'll also be having a nap.
That usually happens after dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever go out on thing, or did you, after dinner's done and stuff? Would you stand around, or did you sit and watch TV, or would you guys go out to a movie? Because even on Christmas Day, one of the big things we talked about this last night, the big things is like they go out to a movie.
Oh, no. Never
No?
went to a movie. I think because of being overstuffed, you'd sit there and you just, eating all those calories and too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts you right to sleep.
Tryptophan, is that
Yeah.
really a thing?
I
The tryptophan in the turkey?
don't know.
Does the turkey really make you sleepy, or is it just because you're just a fat pig and you
I
eat
don't
so
know.
much?
I think it's all the stuff that you're eating. All those carbs. Think about it.
Yeah.
That's what's doing it.
What's your favorite side on Thanksgiving?
Well, I kind of like turnip.
Okay. 'Cause it's not you know why? Because I think that's the only time we get it.
Yeah, we never eat it anywhere else. You're right.
You get it at Thanksgiving. I love turnip.
Yep.
Do you like it cubed or mashed?
I like it mashed. Yeah. Yeah. Turnip, sweet potatoes, of course, gelled
Cranberry sauce, yeah.
as you guys mentioned.
Oh God. I would open the can, turn it upside down, pull the can out so you'd have like a stack.
Yeah.
And then you could I would flip it over and I would slice it. And I would take a fork and eat the slices
Ugh.
like an apple.
Well, I don't know if I would go that far, but it does make it goes along with the turkey. And the
Green
stuff.
bean casserole, yes or no?
We don't generally do them.
What? That's like a staple.
No, because let's face it, where you're going to get the good string beans, you're not going to get them. They're going to come out of a can, or you're going to buy the ones that look like crap.
Oh, Laura, I knew we'd be friends. She goes, I eat all the sides, but I've been known to eat an entire can of jellied cranberry sauce.
Wow.
Me too. Me too.
I used to make sweet carrots.
Okay.
It's with onions and brown sugar.
How about candied yams?
Well, okay. That's pretty much what the carrots were. But yeah, candy's not bad. Yams ain't bad.
I am what I am. That's all that I am.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Why is it? I love green bean casserole. I love it. Green beans and and mushroom, cream of mushroom soup with those funky onions on top.
Yeah, the dried onions.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoever thought of that was a genius.
Yeah.
Delicious.
But,
And these are the same people that go, we're not going to put, but you know what's delicious is peanut butter and jelly on a burger.
well, if you've ever had one that's the hamburger, I mean, and the salt and the jelly and the salt together. It's like, I tried one once, but it's kind of a sloppy burger to eat.
Turnip in my family
Turnip.
Facebook user says
Turnip.
Canadian mashed turnips, carrots. Oh, well, hold on. Canadian mashed turnips, carrots, and cabbage baked in the oven, loaded with butter, salt, and pepper. No, that sounds
Never had the
good.
cabbage.
That is a fart fest afterwards.
Never had
I'll tell
cabbage.
you.
Onions,
Never had
small white
cabbage.
onions.
Okay.
You know, cream of onions. You just the tiny ones, and you just cook them up.
Waldorf salad.
I don't know. No, no salad. Ain't got
No,
time
no,
for
no, no,
salad.
no. It's a fruit salad with
Oh,
like
it's a fruit salad.
mayonnaise.
No, no, never had that.
Blech.
No, never. Had
Canadian meat pie.
that.
Could be Hamburg, could be sausage,
you-
could be moose. Who knows?
No, it's usually pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very popular from the French side of things. It's
Well,
usually,
that's why they called it Canadian meat
yeah, yeah,
pie.
yeah. Pork. It's usually a pork pie.
What other kind of weird side? What kind of weird sides? Giblet gravy.
Well, it's nothing but the giblets. I don't know what you do with them. We chuck
Throw
'em.
that bag out.
Yeah.
Save the neck for me, clerk.
Yeah, a lot of people get a little nervous when they start pulling it out, and there's the neck.
I know.
Huh?
My mother, oh my God, you know what my mother said to me? She goes, "Oh, look, the turkey was pregnant. It didn't make it. Threw it out in the garbage."
No. You know, you laugh, but there's been videos out there where they've actually cooked turkeys with a game turkey with a Cornish game hen in it,
Oh, okay.
and then
A turducken or something like that? Or
they stuff it into the gut, and then they pull it out in front of their relatives. Hey, I was pregnant.
They have turduckens, where they have chicken and turkey or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
Or ducks,
Ducks.
inside.
Yeah.
So
Somebody going in downstairs.
somebody's downstairs.
Downstairs. Yeah.
Laura says we make two turkeys, one smoked and one fried. I have never had deep fried turkey.
Had it last year. A little different. It's not the same as a roast turkey. That's what
Okay.
It is different.
I heard it's delicious.
It was good. I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I actually prefer roast turkey.
Do you?
Yeah.
So now tomorrow is just I'm assuming just you and Ginny, and so you'll have a couple of Cornish game hens. Maybe
No,
open up a can of string beans and
no, we're not even cooking.
bon appetit.
Not even cooking.
Oh,
We're going to my daughter's house. So.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, we cook, but there's no need to cook. Try to cook. Try to find some place today to go out to dinner. Thanksgiving. It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Not too many places are doing it. Yeah.
We are hosting it this year. So Melissa's family's coming. Melissa's mother is now homeless.
Oh.
Yes, they sold her house. No,
Oh. No.
I should say
homeless.
houseless.
Yeah, houseless, not homeless.
No, they're traveling the country in an RV. So,
Yeah.
so they're just hanging out in an RV. So she got nowhere to cook. So Melissa says, "Well, why don't you come here?"
Yeah.
So,
Well,
so we're gonna do the same thing. It's in our house because Thanksgiving was always in their house.
Well, I think as your children get older and they become adults and have their own families, and the parents get older, I think what ends up happening is because all during their time, the parents were cooking. It's always at the parents' house, right? So now, as the kids get older, they okay, we'll have it at our house, and parents come as a guest. It happens a lot, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think which one of Melissa's kids that would do that. And I'm thinking we're going to be going out to eat. Because none of them cook. None of them.
Really.
And no. And although Megan makes a lovely coleslaw.
Well, you can
It's
have
got
it.
a zest. Oh, it does. It's funny. She goes, it's got a zest. She told me about it, but
Yeah.
yeah. And I bet the kid can cook if she tried.
Yeah.
Did more because the coleslaw is really good.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, you used to be able to buy cooked turkeys at one time. I think you still can locally, but they're not cheap.
I don't know about you, but all this turkey talk is making me hungry, and I think it's time for breakfast.
Uh-oh.
What do you think, Paul?
I guess you must be hungry.
I am.
That was-
So, obviously there will be no show tomorrow,
No.
and we hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. At least I do. Paul could care less. But,
Well, that's the other thing. Let's also think that we don't think about this because it really was just Veterans Day. But let's think of all the veterans that are not home with their families. They're not having turkey like you and I. They're someplace on some base, someplace out of town, out of state, so out of the country. So let's think of them as well.
oh, we should also mention too that during the swearing in ceremony yesterday, Susan Beisowitz was here.
Yeah, she was.
So,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it streamed anywhere.
No. It's a picture. There was a picture on Facebook.
Oh,
Just a picture.
I know because that's technology.
Yeah.
That's technology.
Yeah.
Let's just take a picture.
Yeah, it was a picture.
All right. So congratulations to all of the new administrators that have been sworn in all the towns.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the turkey dip
Oh,
in the morning, which we're always at playing music,
Yeah.
for everybody.
yeah, have fun.
And I've never seen so many drunk people on Thanksgiving
people?
morning. Oh yeah. And then tomorrow will be the big Thanksgiving Day game. Grizzled and Plainfield. We will have that game for you live right here on SNSN. So,
There you go.
Paul, have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
Everybody else, have a great Thanksgiving, and definitely be safe if you're traveling.
Definitely.
All right. Take care, everyone.